Welcome to Gamers Rise Up on Extremely Live. This is the ultimate gaming culture podcast. I am Micah Rock and Roll, and I am here with Samuel Schill and Millicent Osnes. How the hell are you?
Good. Sam's in Cape Cod.
Yeah, this guy's living the dream.
What can I say? I'm just getting ready to grease up our Weber over here and get it rocking. Gonna have many industry types moving around tonight in this whole area. I'll show you.
Wow.
Folks
listening, we are getting a beautiful porch view of looks like a little garden, all kinds of greenery.
There's going to be all kinds of important writers and people here that will abuse you until you are in a favorable position to maybe get some more work.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And
Sam's in full-on J.D. Salinger mode right now.
That's right.
He's putting chapstick on so he can kiss ass.
I can kiss all the ass at the party. Hello, mister. And I bend down and...
Just like J.D. Salinger does.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Oh, man.
It's great.
That's good. I've been dying to get out into some nature-y areas lately. It's good for you. That fresh air.
Yeah,
So
we've been
I've
swimming
heard.
in ponds. We've been.
Ooh.
I started crying a little bit because we were swimming in the pond and I got stuck in like pond grass or something. It was very scary, tinkly. So I cried for about 30 minutes, but then after that, it was really fun.
Whoa,
Pasha calmed me down.
30 minutes?
Damn. Yeah, pond
That's really
grass.
tough.
That's like, dude, that's like actually kind of dangerous.
I mean, you could possibly get distracted and drown because you're so distraught from that. So, better watch out. Yeah, what have you guys been up to?
I have been trying to get myself to draw and failing a little, but I'm getting there. I'm almost back on the horse. Been doing a lot of reading. Been reading a lot of comic books. I'll talk about that. But not a whole lot. Kind of a chill week. Got lunch with a friend in Manhattan today. He works right next to the UN. He helps people get visas. So I told him I want to interview him. I want to hear about all that. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
That's about
exciting.
it. Nothing too crazy. How about you, Millicent?
I just got back from Mount Vernon up in New York. And it was my old neighbor growing up who's, I don't really know how old she is, and I don't think she'll listen, so I'm going to say like 60, 70. And her mom just died, so she came back to her childhood home in Mount Vernon to clean out her house.
Whoa.
And it was fun. I haven't seen this side of her. And I met her brother. I know a lot about her now, and I'm gonna brag about it to my whole entire family. We didn't even know she had two brothers. She has two brothers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's like an epic lore drop.
Like a lot. And I thought that, because I always call her my crazy cat lady neighbor, and I thought she was the crazy cat lady. But then I get to her childhood home, and no, she comes from a long line of crazy cat ladies. And there is art on the walls, not a substantial amount, and sans a few, Kandinsky prints. It is all cats.
That's funny.
There's cat diningware, cat candlestick holders, cat art, cat pillows. It was, and no cats. They
And
didn't have
none.
no.
It was like a Coraline spinoff.
I mean, if it was in a fully carpeted home in, I don't know, is it? I don't know. It's near the Bronx. But I used the train all by myself. Her mom's boyfriend wouldn't let me use their internet, so I had to
Weird.
figure out how to buy a ticket at the train station. Like we were
Wow.
like, hey, can I have the Wi-Fi password? I'm gonna look up if these plates have lead. And he was like, I don't know, like I just met you and I don't really trust you with the Wi-Fi password.
What?
I know. And I'm like, I
He thought
know.
you were an elite hacker.
Right? Or that I was gonna look up massive amounts of porn and I don't or like download it. But
Very
yeah, so
strange.
it was fun. It was fun. I took a lot of photos.
Nice.
And then also on other news, I can't get our Instagram. I think we've been booted from our Instagram.
We've lost the domain already.
Damn.
We might have. I think it was Gamers Rise Up Pod or something, and that guy stole it with his Joker memes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
I'll
all
figure
good.
that out.
No worries. Well, that was nice of you to help a friend out in need.
I mean, I got a cool candlestick.
I was gonna ask if you got anything, any trinkets.
I got some. Oh shit! I got some good things. I spilled my juice. I'm a mess. I'm just gonna get a towel, but I got a candlestick holder, some plates, some china. Okay,
That's nice.
I do have to get a towel.
Yeah,
I
go
just
for
spilled
it.
a lot of juice. Okay.
Sam, do you know that series of artworks by, I don't know who the guy's name is, but he has schizophrenia and he drew cats. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That's what
and
she was
it's
reminding
more-
me of, and they just keep getting more and more out there and weird looking.
Yeah, no, that's. Imagine if like you were some like really good artist, but like kind of not super well known, and then years later, like basically your entire career, the only amount people will talk about it is summed up in this one TikTok
Yeah.
of like your crazy cat shit.
Yeah. Dude, that was one weekend I was having a hard time.
I think they're playlist. I think they are like completely harmless drawings of just shit I like, which
Speaking
is
of
fucking cats.
being defined by like a super specific thing, I'm gonna see if I can't get an interview with Casey Green, who is the guy who did the "This Is Fine" dog that everyone memes, where he's in the burning house. His I didn't. I mean, I'd seen that, and I'd seen the dick butt drawing. You know that one. I've seen those around, obviously, but I didn't know who drew them, just because they're never credited or whatever. And then I found a webtoon that I really liked called "Fuck." This is the name of it. Super weird, one panel gags. Sometimes they're just so bizarre that you can't even tell what the joke is, but it's still funny for some reason. And I really liked it. And I started following him on social media and realized I was like, oh shit, this is the Everything Is Fine dog, or This Is Fine dog guy.
Yeah.
So I would love. He's got a lot of followers, so I don't know if he'll fuck around with a nobody, but I would love to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
You're perfect. I don't know what we're talking about, but you're perfect, Micah. And anyone would be goddamn lucky to talk to you.
Thanks.
To be interviewed by the Micah Phillips.
I've been getting good compliments. I didn't know I was good at interviewing, but people are like, dude, this shit's really good.
Do you love that I thought that comment was about us?
Yeah.
Micah on his YouTube got a comment that was very kind and well worded, and I selfishly just thought like, oh, it's about me. Um,
No, we're gonna get there. We
so yeah,
Yeah,
people
our
watching
positive
YouTube.
YouTube comment is coming.
Yeah, watch our YouTube, and only just so you can tell me that I'm pretty.
Yeah, go
Because I
see.
don't think I am.
Oh, come on, Milasan.
Folks,
This is Manolo's job. I feel
He
like
doesn't
you're
do it.
okay.
Say it,
Fine,
say it.
fine. Milasan, you're crazy. You're so beautiful. Like
Thank
any guy'd be
you.
so lucky to be with you.
Aw, I'm blushing.
So like stupid fat kid friend who desperately wants pussy, just will never get it. You're like really hot.
maybe I think he will.
Oh.
Maybe he'll have sex with maybe somebody who listens to a particular group. I don't know.
Mhm.
A lot of groups out there now that people are listening to.
So true. What are you mixing
Groups
up
out
there, little?
I'm making another Kratom. I spilled this
Nice.
entire thing of juice
that
on the floor.
sucks.
I know. Don't
I've
tell
done that.
Manolo.
I have a tumbler type thing, and it has like a flip closed mouthpiece, and sometimes how your kratom mix will kind of separate, and I like shake it back up.
Yes.
Like once a month, I forget to close the latch and just go gagoosh and just blast kratom slime all over my apartment and my clothing. And
my
it
first
sucks.
job, I did that with oat milk.
Oat milk?
Yeah, I was my first barista job. The lid was not on the oat milk container. And I just went, whoosh, and it got a couple customers.
That's
a good
great.
distance. Yeah.
Have you seen that clip of? I don't know. I'm assuming it's from like a Lifetime or a Hallmark movie, like a holiday movie, but it's like a girl in a coffee shop, and she's like, "I'll have a pumpkin spice latte, but I want it ice cold." And she goes, "Just kidding. I don't like that white girl crap." And the guy's like charmed by her, and he's like,
oh my
"Huh."
god.
And he's like, "Whoa,
whoa, this feels different."
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole bit is like, I'm different.
Oh
and
my God.
and then he's like, she places the order, and then he's like, "What's the name?" And she goes, "Senorita Awesome."
Oh my god.
It's
Queens.
what?
Scream Queens.
Scream Queens, announces Marshall. It's very It's worth like looking it up because it is so like it feels. It feels like what everyone is scared AI is going to do to entertainment. Like it feels like it's written by just like a non-human and acted by non-humans. It's good.
Oh my god, I love that. I'm gonna use that line.
Senorita
Awesome. I mean, that is good.
Yeah.
The rest of it's horrible. But Senorita Awesome, I want to get to know her.
That's this great gamer tag. Anybody out there looking for a new gamer tag?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So have we any of us ingested any new awesome media we're just so fucking psyched we got to share with the world?
I saw Quiet Place Part 1.
Oh my god.
For day 1. A Quiet Place Day 1. It's
Holy
the third.
shit.
It's where the monsters come down. Like New York Day 1.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And
I saw the original. I enjoyed it.
Is that the one with Jim from The Office?
Yes.
I
Correct.
saw
Nailed
that.
it. So this is
right.
This is the third one? The third?
Yeah.
The Quiet Place trilogy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually funny because the gimmick in the second one was that like you saw the first day of the attack from Jim's perspective, you know?
Okay.
But then this one is just the same thing, but it's in New York from a different person's perspective.
Oh.
So they're milking it pretty hard, and I got to say, in my opinion, they whiffed it. They did not do
Oh
well.
no.
This is
Were they
very
like?
bad.
Was it like? You know, as an Afro Latina, I am quite scared of this monster. As a bisexual Afro Latina in New York City, get me out of here!
Can I?
It was just so funny how predictable it was, because the funny part about it was like the lack of, I guess, effort to make it just like unique or different at all. It's like starts with the main character is in hospice. She's a young woman in hospice, which is such a like horror movie trope. Like, oh, there's some interesting circumstance where their will to live is going to be different, you know, because they're already dying.
Right.
So you know she's going to have some kind of like dumb motivation, like just based on some kind of cute story, which is like exactly what happened. She's like, they're like, well, you have to go south to evacuate from the monsters, and she's like, I'm going to Harlem to get pizza.
Oh my god.
And guess what? I'm not like you guys. I can't just live another day.
Senorita Awesome headed right for that pizza.
Exactly. I'll be getting pizza with Senorita Awesome at Harlem. At Harlem, the restaurant where I get my pizza. And it's just really stupid and like kind of goofy too. Like the British guy from Stranger Things is this kind of hapless moron who like latches on to this woman, the main character, and her cat. She has a cat because he doesn't have any family in New York. He's an exchange student from London. So he's like, oh, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anybody. I'm just no direction, right?
My whole hostel was eaten.
Oh god.
All my bus mates, my mates from the bus, was eaten by monsters. But it's just, and it's.
In London we call this a flat, and we call those ghoulies instead of monsters.
We call them ghoulies. But so she's like, okay, yeah, I'll take you under my wing because I'm really strong. I have like cancer. I'm fucking dying, and I'm just starting to go get pizza in the face of death, anyways. So you can come with me. I'll show you the fucking ropes in New York City. And then they just like the thing where they go through the city, and then there are shenanigans. It's just, and then there's this really fucking funny scene at the end. Well, it's not. It's just like so dumb. Like he puts on a little party for her, and there's like all this music, and it's just so. They seem so sure that like this is gonna hit people in the heart.
Oh no!
And it just was not. It was not a great execution, but you know, fun. I like the premise of you can't make a noise or the monster will kill you. And it's fun to see that. But there's also another funny thing was like there's a guy who I think was in the second movie who's featured in the trailer of this movie, and you're like, oh cool, I'm gonna learn more about the lore of like and he's just in it for like literally the scenes they put in the trailer. Like that's the only time he's in it doing anything.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, I guess it was a little funny to me. It was just very, they didn't try hard enough on the scary parts, and they didn't deliver on the like emotional, dramatic part.
Damn.
So you're saying we should go see it?
I will say
you should definitely go see it.
Sam is for sure the harshest film critic I've ever met. So, keep that in mind. Maybe add 2 stars.
It's fun to watch the monsters Rampage Street NYC.
I was gonna say the fact that you're even saying there's anything positive about it makes me think that people might still like it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You could totally enjoy this movie.
Okay, that's good. That's good at least. Hello, I'm Micah, creator of Extremely Live. If you're enjoying what you're watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend. Please, that would be amazing. Extremely Live is a podcast and a live stream that is value for value. If you're getting value out of what we're making, we ask that you send us some value in return by going to extremely.live/donate. We'll take anything. We appreciate everything. And with that, let's get back to the video.
Okay, I do just want to interject one moment, and I did get a text from my friend who just said, it's from Scream Queens, the coffee pit. It's a great show.
Hell yeah. We've got chat. We've got people in the chat. Oh, exactly. I should set up a chat. So we
should have one. I want to be on it.
Now. Maybe I can set one up on the Extremely Live website. I can figure it out.
Oh,
okay, so we all should talk shit about my friend Ryan for a second.
Oh my God, Ryan! Mil-san, you could do so much better. You're like so beautiful.
No, I didn't.
That guy, Again, I want you to picture a perfectly round little 9-year-old saying that to you.
He's my best friend.
Oh my God.
What up, Ryan? We're just playing, dude.
We're just playing,
bro.
That's fun. I want to make an inappropriate joke about A Quiet Place. It's in New York City, so it's like, is it an absolute massacre of black dudes getting picked off in the subway listening to their music? Just boom, boom.
Oh God.
Yeah, the first scene is actually very kind of racially designed.
It's weird how racist it is.
That's my version. Dude, I really want to tackle race in America with the next A Quiet Place.
Micah's like one vendetta is against people who play music on the subway. He made a whole passive aggressive movie.
They did not take advantage. That's one thing. There could have been so many funny bits of that, of like buskers getting absolutely fucked up.
I kind of like
do any shit like that.
I do like the idea of them doing the what is it, like 1998 American Godzilla movie where you got like kind of like cracking jokes during like a monster ripping up the city. Yeah, they should have riffed on it. I mean, it's a third one. You can have fun now. You can start getting campy.
And there's so many babies in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine how many
yappy dogs?
Yes.
Yappy dogs.
Yeah.
It's a very noisy place in general.
It's a very noisy place.
Yeah.
I scream every once in a while just because I get hit with the reality.
Straight up. No, weren't any good busker decapitations or any shit like that.
That's too yeah, the drummers. That's so funny to me. I mean, it's a great location. I mean, it's the perfect.
Noisy.
There's just so many noisy people in New York City.
Arguing in their cars. It could have been a hilarious like long sequence.
Of
just like every scenario.
Getting killed.
So good.
Oh my God.
That's my rewrite.
Construction workers, the scaffolding guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, all of the
cat
boys
calling.
when I walk past them.
Yeah.
Just every single like New York stereotype. Fucking.
You know, I gotta say, I was hoping that A Quiet Place, the third one, was gonna go more in like a Gremlins 2 direction, satirizing the whole genre and the idea of consumption. But weirdly enough, it didn't do that. It just went the
Yeah.
safest possible route, and it's way too safe, and it's like funny, like parody levels in a couple scenes.
Interesting. I
They should
But
wonder.
do DC next.
Hmm?
the teens loved it. There were teens around us, and they were after the movie. They were like, "Why the fuck did she do what the fuck?" They were like really invested in the plot points.
That's good.
They loved it.
It's a teen.
You
It's a
know?
teen film. I
Teeny.
feel like they're gonna make a fourth if this one does well. We probably will start to get into.
That's what I'm saying.
Fun.
They should do DC next.
I wonder what the reviews are.
In this political climate.
Oh,
Can you
man.
imagine the box sales would be out of the box office sales? Is that what it's called?
Let that monster drain the swamp, I say.
And then he runs for office and he wins.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll
critics
take
said-
option C, the monster, please.
The other guy.
So don't blame me. I voted for A Quiet Place 4, Rampage in DC.
Oh my god. The critics' consensus got 86 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty
not
good.
bad. And the critics' consensus is, this makes me sound like a huge hater. It says, grounded in raw humanity by Lupita Nyong'o and Joseph Quinn, this sideways entry into A Quiet Place finds fresh notes of fright to play amongst the silence. That is such horseshit. That is such. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you were
don't know if I
definitely
can agree with that.
describing a 60% Rotten Tomatoes film.
Yeah.
But that,
But that's just Sam. You gotta add 2 stars or 20 points to Sam's takes.
Yeah.
It's
I
just because
think-
you've seen it all, man. You've just seen too much.
Mm.
But that, I don't think I've seen it now, quite frankly. But I just found all the quote unquote raw humanity moments to be kind of because
Cheesy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that just the hospice thing is such a fucking tell or giveaway of like, oh, okay, so this is gonna come up later.
Yeah. I have been seeing
Like-
a lot of that lately of like very clear setups and stuff.
Yeah.
For
And like friends that are obviously gonna die, you know, and,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
have you watched Andor at all? Star
No.
Wars show? Apparently it's the only good like Star Wars thing that has come out like from Disney. Apparently it's excellent. Everyone's raving about it. Like people
Yeah.
who thought The Mandalorian was cornball, like super like Andor. I think I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah.
My mom watched the first few episodes of The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
just because obviously Baby Yoda is cute. I don't think she knows anything about Star Wars. She's probably seen as many as I have, and every
Idiot.
episode she'd yell. She'd be like, "They're just putting him in danger." I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of the point I'm assuming. And she's like,
She's
"They're
getting
just toying with me."
They're toying with my emotions. That's so funny. She just wants like a super safe passage, like everything's totally fine.
Yeah,
You just like you just
honestly,
have to watch
she
him.
both.
Yeah, just get to watch him eat a little snack every now and then.
And like the baddest thing that happens is he runs out of pizza to go to Harlem.
Mm.
And he's quiet, probably.
Yeah,
I'm
very
assuming.
quiet little guy.
He lived.
He would crush it.
Imagine like old Grogu, but like old Grogu, like old, like wise elder of the block. Like he's got like a South Pole shirt on and like a white little beard, but he's the same size. He's like, "What's up? No, what's up, man?" Like wise old Grogu of the block.
What? Have you ever watched Farscape, Sam?
Farscape? No, what is that?
This it's a great sci-fi show. I just downloaded the whole thing. We should watch it. Farscape. There's a character that you're just making me think of. He's like like a little Yoda type guy who like scoots around in like a little hover pod.
Oh, this looks awesome.
It's a
It's got
great show. It's
I think
funny.
that's the Dasani water font for the show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
Jim Henson did all the creatures and the puppets.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's real good. Do you like sci-fi, Melisande?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded. Fuck.
What's your okay, hold on. What's your favorite sci-fi show? And yes, I am
Oh,
judging you.
I love all of them so much.
It's okay if you don't.
No, it's the thing is like I am stupid, so a lot of it goes over my head.
I mean,
And then all,
I think most of us sci-fi nerds at the end of the day are basically stupid.
Yeah. We
but
don't
also,
like
I don't
US
want
history.
anything bad to happen.
Right.
We're like,
If they
ew,
make a
history,
sci-fi-
yucky. I want made up creatures and their political things to focus
Yeah.
on. God.
I mean, I did watch some Star Trek.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the driest of the sci-fi, I would say.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
like the
and
most tame.
Firefly.
Oh, Firefly was fun.
That was good.
Which
Yeah.
Star Trek did you watch?
The one with the dude, Kirk.
Kirk. Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only did it because there was a girl, like a psycho girl that I idolized, and she thought it was really good. And I was like, I think this is great too. That's crazy. My
Yeah.
favorite.
That's
And
funny.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't not like it. I just wasn't.
Yeah.
Like Criminal Minds was calling my name, is all I can say. For the fourth time.
Criminal.
And
That's great.
they should make if they make like a crime, like a solving
Space
like
crime?
sitcom, not sitcom, but like, procedural sci-fi thing, I will 100% watch it.
That sounds good. I bet there is something like that. That sounds
I
like
like
something that
Futurama.
would be a manga or an anime for sure. They love
I mean,
a genre mashup.
I really Cowboy Bebop. If we're
Yeah.
talking anime, I love
Cowboy Bebop's fantastic. That is a very good sci-fi.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like procedurals.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I also was kind of 50-50 on the original Star Trek. It's pretty old, It's showing it's long in the tooth, but I did
It
like
doesn't look very realistic.
yeah, looks pretty corny, but I did enjoy Next Generation when I was a little kid, and Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, and Enterprise, and yeah. I
Do you
watched all
think of
those.
the ones with what's with Chris Pine?
I thought they were fun, but J.J. Abrams annoys me. He's like one of those like he gets it like 80% right, and then it's just like there's something hollow and weird about everything he makes.
Yeah.
Like that. What was that movie? Super 8, that monster movie. I was really excited for that, and like came out of it being like, whatever. And did he produce the original Cloverfield? Was he like associated with? Yeah. So I was really excited about Cloverfield too, and I came out of that being like, it's whatever. So yeah, I would say his Star Treks are probably the most entertaining of his movies, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely not being like awesome, dude. It's just the best.
I used to be a big fan of Cloverfield, and I still think it's fun to watch. But
It is
does
fun.
not hold up.
Oh really? I haven't seen it since the original.
I still think it's fun and scary, but I used to really like that movie, and then I like rewatched it once and was like, damn, I just am not into the found footage thing. Didn't really work for me in terms of like
Yeah, that was
Just
pretty
didn't
new
work.
back then.
Yeah, and at the time it was like one of the first versions of that I had seen, so I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Yeah.
But then I don't know.
Had
I
a
feel like I've
great
seen so
trailer
much.
too, with like
Oh yeah,
the Statue of Liberty head slamming into a, and you don't really know what it is at first. Yeah, that was a great trailer. Did you watch Cloverfield, Melisande?
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's back in the
I
day.
think, yeah, I think I might I'll shout. I saw that.
Okay,
And otherwise,
that makes sense. That works.
yeah.
But if you do want to talk about Criminal Minds,
That's the one.
I've seen it so many times, but you want to know the crazy part?
Hmm.
I've seen it probably 7 times all the way through, and I've never seen the last episode.
Oh shit!
Why?
Edging. She's edging.
Yeah, I just don't like to
What the
come.
fuck? That is awesome. It's like binge edging.
Yeah, yeah. And,
That's
but I
so
don't,
cool.
yeah. No, it's because
You don't want to end your
I'm
friends.
damaged.
That sounds like some like
Get it tattooed on your forehead.
It already is. That's why I bang for professionalism.
imagine some like old guy doing that with Breaking Bad. Like there's this guy who watched everything but the last one. He's like, I just want to save it because it's gonna be so fucking badass and cool. I just want to save it, but I can't watch it at the same time. I'm so terrified to see what happens.
I'm doing that with the
That's
last season of Game of Thrones because I just know it's going to be
Ah.
great and I'm going to love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it, you know?
Damn. Game of Thrones was fun. That was a fun one.
That's my favorite sci-fi show.
I actually got I got HBO to watch the last Game of Thrones with some friends, and then that's how I discovered some of the HBO products, some of the shows.
Best sci-fi ever, Sopranos.
That's right.
That's cool. We haven't talked movies in a while. That was fun.
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
hate to be a bummer, but I got a pretty serious gamer related story
Oh,
Ooh.
to
Yeah.
tell you guys. Before I get into this, just like remember, none of this is funny.
Yeah.
None of this is funny or cool to joke about. Or
Totally.
laugh about.
Totally.
It is very interesting. I would say it's very interesting, and I think we can learn from it. And I think there are ways to go forward that aren't going to be disrespectful towards the families. But
Okay.
so this was in The Guardian. New Jersey gamer flew to Florida and beat fellow player with hammer.
Wow.
So Edward Kang, 20, allegedly broke into the home of the victim and attacked him over an online feud.
Whoa.
Damn.
What is that?
He-
Do we
Did
have
he
the
kill him?
victim's name?
The
Yeah.
victim's name, I think, let's see. An online gamer from New Jersey recently flew to Florida, broke into the home of a fellow player with whom he had feuded digitally but never met in person, and tried to beat him to death with a hammer, according to
Holy
authorities.
shit.
The allegations leveled by the Nassau County, Florida Sheriff's Office against 20-year-old Edward Kang constitute an extreme example of a phenomenon that academics call internet banging, which involves online arguments, often between young people, that escalate into physical violence.
What?
Internet banging? Is that what it said?
Internet, like
That's
gang
hot.
banging, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Oh.
That's
Bill Leeper,
I've done
The
that.
local
with other
sheriff.
people.
said Kang and the man he is suspected of attacking, no name, became familiar with each other playing the massively multiplayer online role-playing game Arcade. The Korean game is supposed to no longer be available beginning on Thursday. Its publisher announced in April, citing a
Whoa.
declining number of active players.
Oh, so he's going through it. This
He's
is
going
their,
through it.
both of these two people's favorite game.
There are
Oh,
two
no.
victims in this story here.
Yeah,
These two
they're
players of
totally
Arcade.
are.
Two victims, yeah.
Prior to the cancellation, Kang, the other player, became locked in some sort of online altercation, said Leaper at a news briefing on Monday.
I
News
would
briefing about
love to get those chat logs.
I'd love to get the minutes of that.
Yeah. Oh
There was an
yeah.
online altercation between two kids.
There's no
Special
sense
needs,
in trying to repeat it because we just had to blur out so many slurs that it's basically just useless. But
Yeah, we had to redact entire pages from the lookbook. But this is Kang. Kang then informed his family that he was headed out of town to meet a friend he had made through gaming.
Oh, no.
Lieber recounted. The sheriff said Kang flew from Newark, New Jersey to Jacksonville, Florida, and booked himself into a hotel nearby. He bought a hammer and flashlight at a local hardware store, receipts for which deputies found in his hotel room.
good on him for not going to Walmart. Got to give him points.
Yeah. Yeah, local.
Shop local.
Shop local.
By early Sunday, he put on black clothes, gloves, and a mask, went into the guy's home through an unlocked door. He waited for the victim to get up to take a bathroom break from gaming.
Well, that's
So this
polite.
sick he's watching him like the Riddler from the Matt Reeves Batman or whatever.
God.
And he waited for him to get up from a break from gaming. They don't say what game he's playing. But it could be Mario Party, it could be
Probably.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, he's playing Mario
then-
Party alone.
Yeah. Imagine you're playing Mario Party alone and this happens. And then Kang battered him with the hammer. The alleged victim managed to wrestle Kang to the ground while screaming for help. The victim's
Wow.
stepfather, heroes,
Basement.
woke up after hearing the screams, rushed to his stepson's side, helped him take the hammer away, and restrained him.
Holy shit.
This is great. Okay.
Oh boy.
Leaper accused Kang of telling deputies that he had carried out the violent home invasion because he believed the target to be, quote, a bad person online. Kang also allegedly asked investigators, so this is the guy who's getting arrested, asked investigators how much prison time was associated with breaking and entering as well as assault.
Oh god.
Wait, so he did his research by asking the police if he was allowed?
After they arrested him.
Oh, okay. He's like just asking for a friend.
Attempted second-degree murder alone can carry up to 15 years. Leaper, the sheriff, quipped that his only answer to Kang was, "It'll be a long time before you play video games again."
Wow.
That is a police
Wow.
procedural line, if ever there was one.
That really is.
And
What?
this
Right, for
last
real.
line,
God.
this last line of the story is haunting. Folks. It's
Oh
haunting.
no.
This ... serves as a stark reminder of the potential real-world consequences of online interaction.
Mm.
That's just Sheriff Leaper.
Just at all, any interaction.
I feel like
interaction.
it's crazy that like this kid's first decision was not to like buy a gun, which I'm assuming in Florida is not that hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "No, I'm just gonna go at him with a hammer." He's like,
That would be more fun.
Maybe
needs
he
a personal touch.
maybe his character build has a buff.
That's
on,
true. He should have
on-
gotten a crowbar. What are you talking about?
Could have a
Come on.
special ability.
Everybody
Damn.
knows it's a wrench or a crowbar.
That's something else.
That's
I'm
horrible.
dying
I
to
like
know what they were fighting about.
I like that the kid kept the receipts for the hammer. They're like, "Do you want the receipt for
Yeah, I might need to return
this
it.
mask and hammer?"
He comes back
"Yeah,
and he's
you know
like,
what?
"There's
I'll
blood
keep it."
all over it.
God,
Can't use it."
it's a long
I'll
flight.
keep the receipts. I'll put them in a safe place in my car in case I need to return them for any reason.
If it breaks mid bashing my
Surrender proof of purchase. I'll have the materials to do just that.
Asking
Oh,
my
God.
prison sentence length, just completely admitting.
Wait, just in handcuffs. Like, wait, how long How long does one go wait? Wait, what happens if I try to break into a man's house and beat him half to death. What happens?
Oh
And
man.
remember, folks, that shit is not funny at all. It is totally
No.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's intense.
And when it sounded like Sam was laughing when he was reading that quote, he was actually crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For gamers.
That was just
For gamers around the world, because we really suffered a loss.
Yeah. Guys, we gotta do better, gamers. This kind of thing makes us all look bad.
yeah.
Elmo, what are you doing? You're not a gamer.
There's an episode of Sesame Street where like someone said some shit to Elmo online, and like Elmo got really pissed off and went to the guy's house and hit him over the head.
Yeah.
That sounds
It
He
like
just gave Grover like a traumatic brain. He like can't. He's like a speech impediment.
sounds like a job for Sora AI. Put that little script in there. Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah, don't be attacking people over online beef.
People.
Yeah, come on.
Grass and a Xanax.
Yeah,
Like
so much time to rethink what you're doing.
Yeah.
Flying from Newark to Florida. First of all, it probably took him like 4 hours to get through Newark Airport. It sucks.
God.
Like just God, and then the whole flight.
Just
Jeez
like
Just thinking about
like
the
good
whole time
extra
his
Ritz
thoughts.
crackers. I wonder
The whole
what.
time his thoughts are just like, this fucking pussy is even gonna know that I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna fucking kill his fucking ass.
Also, how do you find him? Some internet sleuth shit.
I know.
He could have. I mean, I think there are some pretty easy ways to. Because you could just look. So much shit is online now. Like it's published in the paper. Like
That's
Yeah.
true.
so you could just like you can get in trouble for saying some shit because you got mad and it can fuck shit up.
Oh man, wow, hammer too. That's gotta hurt getting hit in the face. with
My
a hammer.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
He managed to survive, but I mean, now every time he's playing Battlefield, he's gonna be getting a little angry, and then he's gonna feel a little bit of blood from his open
Oh,
wound
God.
Jeez.
pour down his head. And
Yeah, it's gonna have PTSD. We gotta, this is for another great candidate for our gamer rehabilitation fund of.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of,
and I'm also concerned about the gang, the hammer user, because let's think about this here. That police officer with that little quip about it's going to be a long time before you apply to his mansion. I think that he could have been a little politer there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's this guy trying to do? Make a Joker? This guy's already on the verge of full Joker.
He's basically there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
boy.
Pretty close.
he's got this epic line thrown in his face by
I
this
know.
cop. Now he's going to be seething in his prison cell,
I know.
planning his revenge.
He's like, you know how I got these emotional scars?
That's right.
Oh, God.
Pop said something
You know-
mildly mean.
Yeah. When I look at the world, everything looks like a nail to me. And I just got to get my hands on a hammer.
God, he's not gonna do well in prison.
No.
I go to the grocery store, okay, and I see that there's sriracha beer and stuff, and it is ridiculous to me. I think it's so stupid and ironic and just shameful.
He's gonna murder us next. Let's hope he doesn't
we
get out.
should be careful. 20 years old? Yeah, I wonder how long he will get.
You can't listen
I
to
don't know.
podcasts in prison, can you?
He's definitely
Yeah,
just gonna
wow.
get the shit kicked out of him day one. Probably he'll probably be beaten to death day one.
When you commit a crime since he's from Jersey and committed a crime in
Yep.
Florida, is he going to go to a Florida jail? Or do you,
Yeah.
or
I
do you
think so.
ship him back home?
I think
They
you have
extradite
to.
them.
I think you do it in the state
I would
you
assume, yeah,
commit the
right?
crime.
That
Yeah,
makes
because like
sense.
if I smoke, I don't know, like if you commit an illegal thing, what if it's not
Yeah,
illegal? And like, what if bashing your friend's head in
true.
with a hammer is
Yeah.
legal in New Jersey?
Yeah, if you get like a ticket in a different state, you got to report
Yeah.
to a courthouse in that state.
Oh no, he's
Uh,
going to Florida prison.
he's going to Florida
Mm.
prison.
We
Oh
know
yeah.
who's there. A lot of alligators. And they're
Yeah,
men. They're fat men.
he's gonna build an alligator gang.
Whoa.
That's right.
This is
That's
scary.
fucking right.
Well, this is a really bad for gamers, and I just, we really need to do better and represent ourselves to normies very carefully,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't want. If I swear to God, if I start hearing about these damn Republicans talking about video games make you violent, I'm gonna blow my stack.
Gonna kill someone.
I'm gonna shoot my brother right between his eyes. Sleeping.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's too
That's
bad.
sad.
That's too bad. Well,
That's
that young man sounds like he was having a hard time. You know who else was having a hard time? Spider-Man. And the Amazing Spider-Man number 17 and number 18, which I read.
Is this a segue?
It sure is.
oh yeah.
I'm almost done with my. Oh, I don't have them near me, but I'm almost done with my Penguin Classics collection of Spider-Man comics, and I just finished my Penguin Classics collection of Fantastic Four. Very enjoyable, very fun reads, very silly old school comics. I gotta say, so Spider-Man, Ditko, like, his art is charming, but it is weird. Like, his like, everyone kind of looks kind of busted. Like, all the people he draws are kind of ugly, especially compared to Fantastic Four and Jack Kirby. He makes everybody look like just like a perfect proportions, perfect facial structure.
Yeah.
Although I will say he didn't start that way. It's kind of cool. You can, like, you look at the first Fantastic Four, and all the characters look like dorks. Like Mr. Fantastic looks just like a teacher or something. He doesn't have any kind of like a cool like comic book hero look. He slowly just gets that style as he goes.
Confidence does to a person.
Absolutely,
Right.
this is true.
0 to hero.
It's also like
Fantastic.
it's cool. Like, I've heard interviews with Kirby where he was talking about like literally every design decision was about speed, just getting as much shit done.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I got a family to feed. I had to make as much content as possible every month to get as much because they get paid by the page or whatever. But yeah, like you can see him nail down his like rules of how he designs a character in this run of Fantastic Four comics that I've been reading. It's very cool. It's I quite enjoyed watching him find a style and then making that his kind of his look. Spider-Man Ditko, he's much more like scribbly and like just kind of like just getting it done. He clearly puts like a lot of work into the covers. Like his covers are like the like all the proportions are like good and like they kind of have like a good look. But yeah, the pages inside, it's just funny to like see them kind of be all a little wobbly and warped and stuff. But but still, like it makes you smile the way just looking at the art. Very it feels more homemade, whereas Jack Kirby feels like more like product. Like it feels like
Totally.
a sleek designed product meant for mass consumption. And then, you know, eventually Ramita takes over for Ditko, and then like Spider-Man get the same deal. Like everyone looks beautiful all of a sudden, and everything's like super sleek, design wise. But yeah, those early Spider-Man are very funny. He's J. Jonah Jameson is destroying his reputation because he had to bail on a fight with the Green Goblin to help his poor Aunt May, who's having a heart attack. She had a damn heart attack. So he's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go take care of my aunt. And everyone said, oh, Spider-Man must be a coward. He's a coward.
No, he's a good kid.
Yeah.
That's always a
exactly.
misunderstanding.
He's misunderstood.
It's that every Spider-Man story is like, oh, the girl I got a crush on thinks I like this girl, but I really I just had to be there because I needed to get near the bad guy. Like it's always like miscommunications, and they really shit on Peter Parker. Like they make him so miserable each comic. I would say I'm up to 18, and I would say of the of all the ones I've read, there's maybe like 3 that end in him like victorious in like personal life situations. Like he beats the bad guys as Spider-Man, but he's always just taking shit, getting shit on. Everyone thinks he's a dork. Yeah.
Everybody, I feel like it was for like all the losers out there. You know, everybody who was losing on the regular.
It feels
like this is why I'm a loser.
It feels like weird incel, like therapy or something.
Yeah,
for sure.
It definitely is like we got our fans out there who complete losers. We got to give them a superhero who's a loser.
All these kids are fucking wet blankets. Give them someone to relate to. It was pathetic. Never gets a girl.
I also love that he's always in like a vest and a tie. He's always in a tie. Like he's in school. He's the only character drawn in a tie in high school. Like he's just like a total square dork. It's great. But it's very fun. Really, really enjoying reading those old Spider-Mans.
I'm looking at pictures. Yeah, this is just Googled.
John Romita Sr. just died last year.
Yeah, it's crazy. His son
he was still
did a lot
drawing
as well.
shit.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool that these artists go for forever.
Draw variant covers for Spider-Man,
cool.
and it was tight as hell because they just look like they did in like the 70s, basically.
Yeah, that's awesome. He has such a good, like, polished, pretty look. Like, everything's just pretty. I don't understand that. I don't understand how something like, you know, that concept in animation of a character being on model, like making sure they always look on model. I need to like delve into that more, because it's like, what makes something look like a polished product versus like a handmade. This is my handmade drawing. Isn't it cute in all its inconsistency? Yeah, imperfection. That's the word I'm looking for. Like what gets it to that place? Like even in the comic I made, there's in the story, there's one panel where I'm like, that's what they are. That's who they look like in this panel. This is the one. Like, this is the on character panel, and all the others are like trying to get there and not quite making it. So it's like even in my own work, there was like a
You're
specific
like, who is
moment.
this guy?
Yeah, it's just strange, like to like just have like a feeling spark, like, oh, if this was a cartoon, this is the picture I would use to teach people how to draw these characters, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas like there's a bunch of panels where I'm like, yeah, no, this one's shitty. Don't
Don't look at this guy.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about that a lot lately, of nailing your character designs to such a degree that it just looks like normies would think it's a real thing, you know?
Right.
Polished.
Yeah, that polish. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just not a polished guy, I guess.
No, but that's why we love you.
Aw.
That's right.
You got anything to share before I do my new segment?
Oh, just talking about your comic, and I saw that you posted the one of the lantern flies.
Oh,
I thought of
yeah.
that yesterday as I was massacring a bunch of their little babies.
Nice.
Just
Yeah.
stepping on them all over the place.
I just realized, like, I completed that like 2 months ago, and I was like, oh shit, I never actually, like, I shared like close-ups of it and like wonky angles of it, but I never just posted the actual image. So I was like, oh, I should post that. And I was like, it's that season. It's that Spotted Lantern season.
It really is.
That's
They're
right.
coming out.
Yeah, yuck. But yeah, real quick, we can wrap on this if we're getting a little late here. But I want to debut my new segment
Yeah.
that I am calling
Hell yeah.
Sim Slop. So
Hell yeah.
I have been collecting weird simulator games lately. We all know the story. I discovered I loved simulators by downloading the bus driving simulator on Nintendo Switch. Just was a great feeling to always use my blinkers and stop at the red light. Yeah, there's a ton of like weird ass simulators all over Steam and the Nintendo eShop, and I saw one on sale this week, so I'm gonna start grabbing these weird ass simulators, and I will do a little report on them, and that's what we're gonna do right now for Sim Slop. So the game we're going to talk about today is Mom Simulator 2023.
Oh my god, 2023.
Yeah, apparently.
Talk
What
about
a year.
behind enemy lines. Mom simulator.
So yes,
Wow.
right off the bat, I had to apologize to Sam. I know he's anti-mom. He's got a lot of issues with moms.
I was gonna say just after that one
I know.
episode.
Our last episode for new listeners and viewers. Dial it back one episode and listen to Sam go
called
off.
Mom. We
I
called
get
moms
very
bitches
emotional.
so many
Yeah, there's a lot of naughty words. There's a lot of words. You throw around those words around online, you're gonna get a guy with a hammer showing up.
Yeah, your mom's gonna come at you.
Yeah.
With a dunce
just gotta- I get very emotional when it comes to talking about these bitches.
Oh my god, I can't get him started. We can't get him
Yeah,
started.
don't even.
Please
All
don't
right,
let it
just-
affect the broadcast.
Just
Let's hear about this game.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
sorry. Just hang in there, Sam. So it was on sale for $3, so I'm like, how bad
What a
could it be
deal.
for $3? Let's just pull the trigger. So, Mom Simulator 2023 feels like it is made by a person that not only hates moms, but hates video games. It is the worst piece of shit I have ever played. It is so fucked up. So it feels like it was someone's like project in like a game design class. Like this is the
Yeah.
thing they decided to like make for the class, and they're like, "Yeah, maybe I can fucking sell it. I don't know." But it opens. It shows the Made in Unity logo, which, you know, lots of games are made in Unity, not shitting on Unity, but that's the only logo that shows up. There's no name attached to this game. There's no company attached to this game. There's no
Oh my God.
like, you know, Zaxxoft or like some cool like indie game company that they made up to release it under. Nothing, just goes right into Mom Simulator's screen.
Oh my
And
God.
you know, when you see like the menus look kind of chintzy in a sim game, I've discovered that means you're about to play a really bad simulator.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this game is it takes place in a 3-bedroom house, 2 floors. There's a backyard and a front yard. And the entire thing is just doing chores, which, you know, is fine. Like, I play games that literally are doing chores. We all know this. I've been playing a farming game where I literally am doing farm chores all day long. But this game is just the most low effort shit I've ever seen. So every day you start by fixing a bottle for your baby, which the baby does not move, and it never leaves the diaper changing station. It lays on there completely still and stiff like a doll. They did not animate whatsoever. So you go downstairs, and everything's always like pre-laid out for you because they didn't want to like program having to get things in and out of stuff. So like each new chore is like already sort of half done because they don't want to. Yeah, this is the game. Oh my God. So yes, the baby needs its bottle every morning. So you start by feeding your child, and everything is you just realize you're playing a game because none of the mechanics are anything other than just clicking on them. So you just click on a thing, and then you move it to the new position, and then you click again, and then the task is done. And then like it just makes you feel disgusting because you're just realizing that like this is every game is this, but they disguise it way better with like animations and like you know using other buttons than just the one button. Or like, you know, having to like nail like a bar that's moving around. You know, there's some kind of element.
Some goal.
Yeah. None of that.
And no, just being an abusive mother. A neglectful mother.
You never move your child.
End goal.
You just leave it up in a room to rot the entire game.
And it changing. Do you change
You
the
do.
baby?
You change the diaper.
Thank God.
You feed it every day and change the diaper every day. You never touch it
Once?
or otherwise. Yes, just once a day.
Once a day?
And everything is just clicking on it with the A button, and you can only move one thing at a time. So it's like if you're creating, if you're putting breakfast together, it's like it says fry 6 eggs, and you just have to keep going back and forth from the refrigerator to the frying pan. Click A in the refrigerator. Click A on the frying pan. Click A in the refrigerator. Click A 6 times until the task is complete. And you're getting the idea. It's that over and over again. You never even get to see your beautiful family. They don't exist. There's a children's room.
Other
There's
than
the
the
baby's
baby?
room. Yes, the baby's the only other living being you see, even though there's
This
a
is a
dog
horror
house.
movie.
Baby
feels-
looks like Steve Buscemi.
It feels like a horror movie because it feels
Like you're cooking 6 eggs for you?
for the
And
whole
a
family, but you
baby?
never see them. It's like a psychological torture device. Also, there's only 2 songs in the whole game that play over and over and over. So it's just the most low effort thing I've ever seen. And what else? The other thing that is insane is like suddenly one of your tasks for the day is take out the garbage, and so when you get to that task, suddenly there's garbage strewn all over your house. And it's like
Oh my god.
that's the only game-like thing about it is it's like a find all the garbage game or find all the dirty laundry game. And like the places the garbage or the laundry are, it makes absolutely no sense. Like it's like no one's gonna leave a half-eaten apple in the corner of a couch, or like it's just total cartoon nonsense. And man, I played 3 days worth, like 3 in-game days worth of like I just want to see do the tasks swap out? Do you do other stuff?
Does the baby age?
Nothing. It is.
Yeah. How much in real person time?
I probably played this for 40 minutes. I gave it an honest try. There's nothing to really learn or master. You're just clicking on things. And
well, here's a thought. What if by day 5 you realize that she is insane and she's in like this crazy? It's not Mom Simulator. It is Mom Simulator because scientists are forcing her into a simulator because she was, I don't know, a baby killer.
It's a sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a
really good.
Maybe it's like
I gotta play it.
I think you need to keep playing.
It's like a poorly made training module to be Stephen Crowder's next wife.
Yeah, it's a trad wife simulator.
No.
It's
a test.
It's just man, it's just terrible. And like you can save your game, and I'm like, why? You wouldn't even be able to. You would not be able to distinguish between if you forgot to save or not, because it's the same thing over and over and over. Just a real piece of shit.
You don't want to lose all of your progress. Your baby
of doing the same thing over, which is a bit of a bummer. It's the first time I've ever spent $3 on a game and actually felt ripped the fuck off. But that's my Sim Slop for today.
That was great.
I will play some more and get back to you on some other ones.
I love this segment. I'm excited to see.
I might try and like write. Yeah, I might try and write out my thoughts on this a little and do a little video.
Yes.
We'll see if I want to dedicate that much time to this piece of garbage. I did forget. I also grabbed Yuka and Laylee for $5. Have you heard of this game? You heard of this?
Yeah, I actually have heard of this.
It's a direct, very obviously like inspired by Banjo-Kazooie. From the back of the day. I think the entire idea. I think it may have been made by some of the same people. I can't remember. But I remember it looking pretty good, and when it came out, people were like disappointed with it. They didn't seem to like it very much, or like it wasn't.
Yeah, wasn't it like made by some of the original Banjo-Kazooie team?
I think it made.
And it was like crowdfunded.
Yes, it was big time crowdfunded.
It had a lot of hype to be like the next Banjo-Kazooie.
Exactly. Yeah. People were super hyped on it, and the reaction was just like, "Oh, this isn't that good." But I'm 75% done with the first level, and I gotta say it's pretty fun. It's like it was on sale for $5. It feels a little, compared to a Nintendo, like first party, like super polished platformer. It's not as good as that. Like it feels like a little slidey. Like if everything feels like you're kind of slipping around on a little bit, but it's a pretty damn good platformer. It got too much shit, if you ask me. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe like it sucks after the first level. They put all the work into the first level or something. But what I've played so far, I'm like, this is perfectly acceptable. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like it. It is so like the music is so much like Banjo-Kazooie that it's kind of like it feels bad. Like it feels like a rip off, which is weird because they're using like all the same instruments, like not like the MIDI file is like the same.
Yeah.
And like the music is very obviously like aping the music in the levels from Banjo-Kazooie, which I think is supposed to feel nostalgic, but just feels weird, like a Walmart version of like a store brand version of what the music from Banjo-Kazooie. But
Totally.
I have to say, if you have been putting it off because you heard it was shitty, I don't think it's that shitty. I think it's definitely worth $5, and it's pretty fun. So I'll give him a thumbs up. And with that, I am completely without anything else to share. So balls in your court. If you got something to share now.
No, basically I've just
been bad.
I've just been masturbating and
Yeah, same.
On your vacation.
my vacation because I don't
Took
get
a little
enough free
vacay
time.
with the lady friend, jerked off the whole time.
Exactly.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I got a couple segments cooking up for the show. They're not gonna be happy.
Damn, I gotta make a segment.
Yeah, make a segment. It's fun. It's
All
like
right.
basically you do the same thing you usually do, but you give it a fun title. That's how I.
Okay.
That's how I did
Okay.
mine.
That's right.
Oh man. Well, it's good seeing you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation, Sam.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
please.
Melisande, treat yourself to a little nice treat for helping your
Aw.
friend.
Okay.
That's right.
And
Oh wow.
Sam
left.
disappeared.
He's done.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam.
But
Wow.
otherwise, I say let's take
Let's
off.
get out of here. Oh, wait.
Sam's back.
Sam came back just so he could
Sam
say
jumped
goodbye.
back in.
It's so funny. I accidentally hung up.
Yeah, we noticed.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You got anything to plug?
Yeah, any plugs, Sam?
Basically just this show because there's some crazy new content coming up. It's gonna be pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm. And comment on our YouTube.
Yeah, go comment on the YouTube. I got a nice comment on an interview I did, and my gamers here, my gamers Rise Up cohorts, they are co-hosts. They need a nice comment. Leave them a nice comment.
Yeah.
We have low self-esteem. We need something.
Yeah, give us a little juice, a little boost.
And if you write anything mean about me, I will find you and hit you with a hammer.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
just keep that in mind, okay?
We've seen it can be done.
That goes for me too, except I would use a katana or some other two-handed sword.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. With that, I will say go to extremely.live/donate and throw some cash if you like. If you like what we're doing. And other than that, see y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Oh, wait.
I'm away next week.
Oh, wow.
So it's another.
That's
it's another
okay.
show
Have
off.
so much fun. What are you doing?
Going to DC for Marshall's mom's big birthday bash.
Whoa.
Yeah. Apparently it's going to be wild and crazy.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, so I'll report back on that.
All right.
That whole thing. I think I'm going to schedule to drop an interview doing the Gamers Rise Up slot next week. Sorry, guys.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
No.
Play some games. Get your
Yeah,
segments.
I will.
Let's
I will.
do it.
Gaming.
Let's get gaming, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Peace.
right.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.